Chess boxing is a hybrid sport combining the board game chess with the combat sport boxing. And you alternate rounds between the two until there is either checkmate or knockout. So if you and I were chess boxing, we would start out on the chessboard with a 3-minute round of speed chess. So every time I make a move, I hit a timer that's counting down. When I hit my timer, now your timer's counting down and it's your move. When those 3 minutes are up, the referee pauses the timer, takes the board away, and we have 1 minute to put on gloves and get ready to box. We box for 3 minutes. We're knocking each other in the head and the body. We're getting our heart rate up. And after 3 minutes of boxing, we have 1 minute to take off our gloves, calm ourselves down, sit back down at the board, and pick up the game where we left off. In the 2018 World Championship Finals, I fought a Korean guy. His big strength was he had been boxing for about 10 years longer than I had. And we were about equivalent in chess. And I came out pretty aggressive, and he was really cool, calm, collected, dropped right back, hit me with a counter with his very first punch that stunned me. I was like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble here. And there was one big punch that I landed right before the end of the round that I think gave me a big advantage. I caught him with a right hook, and I knew I did damage, and like a second or two later, the bell rang for the end of the round. I'd say the biggest challenge is in that transition, though. I knew going into the World Championship, I wasn't going to be the best chess player, and I wasn't going to be the best boxer. So what I decided to try to win was the minute of transition. He comes back to the board, and the very first move that he makes is he picks up a white rook and he moves it down the G file. I look at my king and I look at his king and I'm like, I'm definitely the white pieces. Like, he picked up the wrong colored piece and moved it down the board. Like, this is good news. And the referee noticed it around the same time I noticed it. He moved the rook back, and I was like, this is it. Like, this is my shot. I got to be really aggressive on the board right now. And right before the end of the third chess round, right before we have to go back into boxing, I end up checkmating him. He had like 200-300 people in his corner, like chanting his name and everything. And I had 3 American guys in my corner. Like, yeah, go Matt. And it was one of the best moments of my life. The most robust programs and events are in London and Paris, and they're like top tier in terms of entertainment, lighting, professional hosts, live streaming to multiple countries, all that kind of stuff that you would see in other sporting kind of events. So I think that this is a beautiful yin and yang, and it's multifaceted, and I think that's really exciting to watch and be a part of.